So, let me just pop open the. Hang on. Reload that. All
Test
right.
this real quick, and then it works, baby.
All right. So,
Hey,
last week you all completed your task within Thaloon, or the task of destroying the artificial phylactery, and subsequently we will get into this. There's a lot happening and a lot uh, sort of went down. So rather than force you guys to go through a lot of the cleanup process, I've elected to just sort of narrate what happened post this, and give you guys the opportunity to have some downtime, to do shopping, to do anything you want to do, especially with the level up. I want you guys to have the capacity to, to explore a little bit before going to the next destination. So, after destroying the artificial phylactery known as the Phoenix Engine and exiting the lower levels of the workshop of Inspired Hands, if at any point today you want to explore any roleplay potential areas or just ask a question, please just let me know, and we will do that. This is your guys' time. I want to be conscious of that. Okay, so back to my script. So after destroying the artificial phylactery known as the Phoenix Engine and exiting the lower levels of the workshop of Inspired Hands, the group find most of the chaos of the previous night had come to an end. All those who had been affected by the gas had ceased to be demons with the rising sun, and the Blue Stripes had begun doing damage control. Aid from one of the nearby territories in the Republic came within about a week to supplement the Blue Stripes that were lost in Bloody Sunday, as well as to help rebuild the portions of the city that were devastated. As you emerged, Alpheus explained to some of the High Artificers as well what had happened and how the group had valiantly saved the city and possibly the world. The high-ranking clergymen were grateful for this service, though some voiced their dissatisfaction at non-members being shown the vault, much less destroying something within there. The demon miasma, the name the Blue Stripes had started using for the gas attack, was mostly contained to the centers of power within the city, and thus many of the everyday citizens were unaffected. All told, approximately 500 lives were lost on Bloody Sunday, between a good portion of the Blue Stripe troops and the civilians that were affected by the demon miasma. I say approximately, as there were about 50 individuals that were unaccounted for in the days after the incident. Many of the missing individuals were either in minor positions of power or close to those in high positions of power. Officially, the Blue Stripes attribute these disappearances to the deaths associated with the demon miasma. However, unofficially, and because the group enlightened the Blue Stripes to the story of the succubus, the Rakshasa, and the bishop in order to prove their innocence. Because of their involvement in rooting out the cult within Thaloon, the Blue Stripes decided to drop all charges leveled at the members of the party. So, with the party no longer being wanted by the guards and the Dawnstar being set to ship out in 2 weeks, the party has been given 2 weeks of downtime to do whatever it is you guys would like to do. Now, within that story, is there anything, any portions of roleplay that you guys would like to go through, or any point that you guys feel that like needs more elaboration? Just let me know.
I think like as soon as like he catches his breath after this last battle, Pete uses sending to contact his kids.
For sure. Also, 1 second, I just want to put on the background music. I forgot about that.
Not really roleplay-esque or roleplay-worthy, but I have misspelled the word members 7 times now and put members.
Works.
It does work.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Pete, you are more than welcome to contact your children and you know, get an understanding about their whereabouts after this whole fiasco.
I think he first sends I think he only has a single spell slot, so he sends to um uh what's her name?
Right?
Yeah, he sends to Malin. Um, are are you and brother safe? Um,
I love how you don't even know your kids' names. Let me see. You're
yeah.
Nim,
Are you
Nim
and
and Malin
your
Fisher.
yeah, and your brother safe? Um, uh, was caught up stopping Fiasco.
You wait for about 10-15 seconds before the response comes in. A little bit like staticky, if that makes sense. Like
Mm-hmm.
not like fully connected. But you hear, we're okay. Magical protections kept the or away from us. We're hold up in the school on lockdown. Come by when everything is over.
Okay. I think like as soon as he's at a like short rest, he heads over there.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we'll say after exiting and kind of explaining the story, kind of, you know, after everything's kind of settled with the Blue Stripes as well as the clergyman, you are released. You're welcome to go and do that. As you approach the school, you notice a handful of looks like either administrators or teachers kind of just posted up at one of the front entrances. As you approach, they say, "Halt! Halt! Hey, what's going on?"
Sorry, I'm here for Nim and Malin.
You relation?
Yeah, I'm the dad.
All right, you can go in. They let you pass. You follow your way to previously mentioned their dorm rooms. After a knock, Malin opens the door. Tears welling towards the edges of her eyes. She gives you a big old hug. Cries a little bit into your shirt.
There, Malin. I know. I'm sorry if it brought you a little bit closer to this than I should have, but I'm just happy to see that you're both okay. You know.
I'm just happy to hear that you're okay. Look, I know nothing I say is gonna change your mind about wanting to do this. I know that, you know, in your heart you want to help people and you want to, you know, do the best that you can. You know, it's just it's stressful and, you know, obviously we were fucking scared. We saw some of those. Were they demons? Was that it? We weren't really told much.
It was a modified a polymorph spell on a mass scale. So,
damn, that's sorry. Darn, that's really
honey,
bad.
honey, you're old enough now. You can swear around me. It's okay.
Okay. Thanks, Dad. I sorry. I mean that old policy was kind of bullshit. If I'm being honest. But yeah, I mean, we saw a little bit from the school, but once the magical defenses went up, we kind of just, we kind of stayed put, tried to stay where we were and stay safe. You know, Nim, sorry. Yeah, Nim came down after about like 10 minutes, make sure I was okay. He was a very competent older brother, always as he is. But yeah, it was just scary because we didn't really know what was going on, and I knew you'd be there, doing what you could to help people, and we could hear some of the carnage all the way from here. It's just not nice noises. But I'm so glad you're safe, Dad. And she like hugs you a little bit tighter and just kind of settles there for a minute, just enjoying your company.
Yeah, he takes it easy. I think he probably spends that day with his kids and
For sure.
that, and probably next few in and out as well.
For sure. This is probably like the closest Pete has gotten to death within his time vigilanteing. Is that accurate?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So yeah, a little bit of a scare there, but nonetheless. Is anybody else doing anything in the immediate aftermath of the fight?
Dink is do something.
Yeah, I think I just want to take a wanted poster before they're taken down, just
Sure.
like for keepsake. Yeah.
There are a couple versions, each with like varying degrees of your crimes. Is there anything specifically you wanted?
I think I'll do the most accurate one, just to be like, ooh, hey, I'll take it.
So the one that elicits the most of your crimes?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Just to put in my room and put Pink's corner, like right underneath it or something.
So this one specifically has a pretty accurate rendition of your characteristics. Blue underskin, or sorry, your characteristics prior to last session.
Yeah.
Blue skin, black feathers, pointed beak, very much Kenku features. And it's a very accurate addition. Under it, you see wanted Kenku in collaboration with disappearance of young starlet, in connection with fighting underground fight rings, as well as harassing guards.
How about harassing guards? I mean, yeah, no, that's
What a rap sheet.
Yeah. True criminal right there.
He's a
Yeah, that's. I think
criminal.
that's it. That Dink would want. That's other things would want right now.
I I want to do something right after the fight as well. I wanted to like in front of the broken machine, somewhere visible, maybe on top of it, I guess. I want to put the bishop that the Rakshasa left for us. I picked it up from the ship. I want to put it on the on top for him, just to let him know that I got him back.
For sure.
Oh, and I'm gonna turn to the crew and be like, "All right, we finished now. Give me back my hands. I need them. Give them back. Hands. Come on, give them. Thanks, mate.
As Brandon's
Thank you.
over his
Thank
hand,
you.
he's gonna kind of like do it gingerly and like. Ugh.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Listen,
no worries.
Important to me. All right. I need them.
Can
yeah,
I
no,
have
I got you. Yeah.
a 20 first, though?
What?
What?
Can I have a high 20 first?
Oh, of course, mate. High 20.
One of the pinky fingers on one of them just like snaps off.
Oh, jeez.
We'll say the Yeti hand because that's probably the oldest.
Yeah. Because the hands just flipping off, flipping the bird.
All right.
I'll give.
So if that's all Jakai wanted to do, Bran, you sounded like you had something you wanted to do immediately after.
I think I have the headphone.
Let's see. We check in the Viver card.
Sure. Still approximately the same distance and or direction rather.
Okay. Aside from that, let's see. He would go to try and replenish supplies. I unfortunately don't remember the name of the fucking store that we went to. So the something
sorry,
dragon.
Ryan. This is immediately after, so we'll have
Immediately,
time,
okay.
We'll have time for like shopping and what have you.
Okay.
But more so immediately after the fight and sort of like just getting out of the church, understanding like, okay, is there anything like immediately on anybody's mind?
Immediate? Oh shit. Yeah.
Like-
No, nothing in particular.
All right, cool. Annalise, Kilby, did he want to do anything?
It's not like immediate, but like when they were like being cleared of their names, Kilby wants to ask for one of his wanted posters. Just like
Oh, I want to do that
he
too.
wants
Yeah,
one of-
Sure.
yeah.
You guys are all welcome to grab your wanted posters before they are taken down.
Nice.
Also, Annalise, just make sure to talk a little bit up. If
Do I have the mic then?
yes,
Yeah,
I
think
can
you
hear
have
very
the mic.
clearly today. Annalise is a little bit softer. So just something to be aware about.
Alright.
And then finally, Lucky, is there anything you wanted to do immediately after?
Yeah, I wanted to know about the sword I got.
Sure.
I want to know if there's any lore that I can either ask Alpheus or if I'm even in trouble for taking it.
Are you openly saying you took it, or
No, I'm definitely like hiding it. Like I'm not it's like it's on my back, you know, but I'm not like having it brandished or anything, but I am asking Alpheus about it if it's possible.
Sure. Altheus kind of looks at it and just, that's a bit of an old one. I'm not particularly sure what's its deal. A lot of these first levels are more. Jesus, there's a huge fucking fly in my room. Holy
Eat it.
no. But yeah, a lot of these, the first floors of the vault were, more recent acquisitions. I'm not particularly familiar with that one. Do you want me to cast like identify on it or anything, or
I mean, yeah, do you have identify?
let me check. I don't actually rightly know if I have identify up and ready. If not, I assume that some member of your party should have it.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, I can cast it as a ritual if you'd like.
I think Dink can cast it, right?
I think Dink. I'm not particularly sure about Dink's, casting abilities, but he seems capable.
Hey Dink, you want to give it a shot? See if you can identify the sword for me.
I'll be back in a minute. I'll talk to you guys when you get a chance. I'm gonna go speak with some of the higher ups. Also, Lucky, probably don't mention that. I feel like they might let it go, so to speak, if it's not officially missing. Especially considering the service y'all did to the city and to a certain extent the world. But just maybe don't mention it too much.
Smart.
I'll say it was destroyed partly in the ensuing battle. In my
I
official
appreciate
report. Yeah, no worries. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. And he walks away. Okay. You casting identify, correct?
Yeah, I'll cast it.
Okay. All right. So, I will put this in the Discord. Actually, I'll send this to you.
To me?
Yeah. You now have in your possession the weapon Arc Thunder.
Nice.
Feel free to tell the others about that, or don't. It's up to you.
So you guys
Actually, Dink would also
at
know.
the ship. Sorry, I'm reading.
No worries.
I'm gonna send it to Ale as well because technically he's doing it.
I mean, if anybody wants to know, by all means, I'll tell you.
I know, because I'm nosy.
I would like to know as well.
Here,
Yeah,
well,
interest.
why don't I tell you guys all
There we
about it when we're like at the ship or in private? Because I don't want to brand this shit quite yet. I'll even show you guys.
You just like handed it to me, and then I can have that, and you could. Oh, you can have this cool wrench here. Wow.
I
Look
think-
at this wrench. You want this wrench? Wow, it's so cool looking.
Chase,
You know, I
you're
don't
gonna-
think that's a good trade.
Chase,
I
you're
think
gonna need to
not.
speak up now.
I think I'm giving you a solid, mate. I think I'm
Nah.
giving you a real solid.
I think you're swindling me. I think you're taking me for what I got.
Not at all. I don't even know what swindle means. I don't know how to spell it. Nobody taught me spelling. Irish.
Oh wow.
Jesus. No, Horn. Is that you?
All right. Yeah, Lucky, you identify the sword. Most importantly, it does require attunement for the second two abilities, so just keep that in mind.
Oh, I see this. Okay. How do I get attunement?
You just have to attune to it using an hour concentrating on it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You can only attune to up to 3 magic items at a time, so just keep that in mind.
All right. Can I start tuning right now, or is that something I have to sit down and concentrate on?
Sit down and concentrate on, yeah.
Okay, then I'll wait.
So you guys heading back to the ship, or what?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize we were like going forward.
Chase, I can't hear you like at all, dude.
God damn it.
Oh, I didn't realize we were going full into roleplay, man. I'm sorry about it. I'll be down to head back to the ship.
I think that's a pretty good idea.
I'm gonna buy
on-
you both a microphone because I can't hear a fucking word you're saying, Chase.
No, it's not you.
God damn it.
Should we be looking to get some diamonds before we set sail?
Sure.
All right.
Again, you guys got 2 weeks of.
Alright.
Yeah, I can hear you better. But yeah, you guys got 2 weeks of downtime
In the immediate time,
to explore
do I still look,
whatever you want to do.
do I still look sort of weird or like off color?
Yes, very much so.
Oh, sick.
Your eyes are still like a palish blue, like almost like a spectral blue.
Okay.
I might want to get that checked out, buddy.
Yeah, I think I'll see what Altius is cooking up and ask him if I'm okay. Actually, do you guys have anything checked on me? I don't know if I can
Could
identify
Kilby
myself.
could Kilby roll a medicine check to see if he could recognize what's going on?
Sure.
Let's go. Ah,
7?
Kilby's no help.
Uh,
He's
Unfortunately,
got other things on his mind.
Unfortunately, Kilby is very much distracted by the carnage that he saw around him in the ensuing attack. However, he would see that Dink, like, he doesn't look good, if I'm being honest. His skin looks very like sunken and sallow, very very pale in comparison to the vibrant blue that it once was.
Sad.
Oh.
For Dink.
Take it none of us had ever seen anything like that before?
None of you, no, not particularly.
Neat.
Okay. Yeah, I'll head out to Altheus or any other like church member to be like, hey, check on me.
Oh,
Only if you have time though. Oh.
Sorry, no, we're fine for now, Dink. I think we have a little bit of time. Yeah, most of the damage has been done. It's more just processing what's happening now. But yeah, you don't look too good. How do you feel? If you don't mind me asking.
Okay, not too bad, you know. Not much has changed. I just know I look a little bit different, but I feel fine.
It's been a while since I delved into this sort of work, but this might be some sort of curse. You were the one to destroy the dangerous magics within my machine, so it could be some sort of repercussion from that. I'm not particularly sure. I don't know if there's many. It seems like a very specific ailment. I'm not particularly sure if any of the members of the church can particularly help you with that.
It's cool.
At least at this time.
I'll try to sleep it off or something. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, Kilby. What's the chances you ever move curse?
It's a 5th level spell. Or sorry, never mind.
3rd level on this.
I can bestow a curse. Do you want that?
I think that'd be counterproductive, actually.
Yeah.
Throw it out there, maybe.
Good idea.
Get some use out of it eventually.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Altheus does kind of perk up. This kind of magic might not be. I mean, just looking at him, it might be more of a higher level kind of, or a higher tier kind of magic that might avail him of this. It's hard to say, but I don't know. You might want to. Not particularly sure, if I'm being honest. We'd need to do a little bit more research when we have the time. And when we have the resources, when the church. And he kind of gestures back, and you see just as he gestures, just one of the like spires just crumbles and like falls down. The Hall of Inspired Hands, not looking great. Worse for wear.
Yikes.
But yeah, I mean, for all, like I said, for all I know, this could go away with a good night's sleep. It's been a while since I delved into any sort of the organic magics, as it were, rather than the mechanical arcane.
It's okay. No worries. I'm sure we'll figure it out. I'm not. Well, you know, it'll be fine. Think forward, but he'll figure it out. I've been through worse. He'll say like upbeat.
All right. So that takes care of everything immediate after the after Bloody Sunday. Does anybody? I'm assuming you guys go back to the ship in order to kind of sleep off this exhaustion. This all took place overnight, so it's semi-morning when you guys get back. You guys are welcome to help during the day, and then at night go and take a well-deserved rest. How does that sound?
Heck yeah.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Using that truthfully.
Yeah.
After the long day of identifying lots of the rubble, the destruction, devastation that this event held, you guys arrive back at the ship. Looks like there's some sort of something happening on the deck of the ship. A handful of the crew look to be sort of just circled around as well.
XX mending XX.
What?
I'm sorry.
Thank you for that.
Excuse me?
It looks like a number of the crew are like sort of congregated at the front. Looks like Captain Morales is talking to somebody. As you approach, you see a small half-elven woman next to Captain Morales. He kind of perks up a little bit as you guys join the come aboard the ship. Oh, welcome back, my friends. I take it your excursion with the Rakshasa was successful, as I see no one appears to be missing from the group. May
We're
even
all
have.
along with
Sorry,
it,
I don't know if I fully met Captain Victor Zephyr Morales, and he kind of like puts his hand out to Pete and Lucky. I don't know if I've formally met you two.
And nice to meet you.
It is a pleasure.
What? I'm gonna reach out and shake his hand. What is his hands facing the right way?
Yeah, his hand's facing the right way.
Hmm.
You can see the tattoos that kind of, the blue tattoos that streak around his light blue skin. Just appear to be perfectly fine. He appears to be the captain.
Interesting.
Sorry, not to diminish the feats you have done in the last couple days, but sorry, as you probably can guess, we've had some interesting goings on on the ship. We have a new passenger going to the next location. Dawn. Sorry, what did you say your group was called again? Dawn Squad? Dawn?
Sunborn, mate.
Sunborn. Sunborn, please meet Miss. Sorry, what was your name again? And he gestures to the young elven woman, Annalise. Would you
Ophelia.
please introduce Ophelia?
Oh shit!
Ophelia is a half-elven woman. She's a necromancy wizard. She has long and straight platinum blonde hair that's almost white, and it's parted down the middle, and she wears it with like her bangs hanging down, and she has two braids that kind of frame her face. She has cold, piercing blue eyes and pointed ears that are decorated and lined with hoops and rings, decorative jewelry. And she wears a deep maroon hooded cloak that scrunches in neat folds around her shoulders and neck, and she has a deep brown leather belt that accents her waist. And she has black, almost skin-tight pants that are covered by leather boots that are like cut off right below her ankle. And she carries a deep leather backpack that matches her knee. And she carries a deep leather backpack with leaves that are embroidered over the flap, and all of the leather matches. Yeah. And so that's Ophelia.
Oh shit.
What was her?
I'm not typing that out in the fucking thing.
What was her last name again?
Her last name is Cosys, Cosysss.
Gotcha. Miss Ophelia Casas. She will be a passenger with us in the next leg of our journey. She's already paid for her passage. I expect all of you to be on your utmost to be well behaved. I'm looking at you, Jakai. I know how you do with new people. Please don't be on her.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I'm a hug her. Can I get a hug? My name's Jakai.
She like kind of looks at him. She nods and she gives him like a handshake.
All right, we did that, man. On through.
Give it time.
But nevertheless, she was expressing that she might want some help in you said shopping? Is that looking for some components and/or other items that might become useful on the journey? Is that what you had mentioned?
Basically, it's been a while since I've been at sea, and I could probably use some help, considering y'all have been on this route for a while.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll roll with it.
I expect as emissaries of the Dawn Star, you will be polite and accommodating to the young mistress, the young passenger. Sorry. Also, if I'm too formal, please tell me. It's been a while since we've had a passenger on this cargo ship, but nonetheless, please, if you need anything, just let me or the first mate know.
Nods. Thank you, Captain.
I'm going to my quarters now. The rest of you, stop gawking. And he kind of just like shoos away the rest of them.
She looks at them. What's your guys' deal? Where'd you just come back from?
Oh, mate. On this grand adventure. We showed up on this isle, in this city, sorry, mate. And immediately we just wanted, for no reason whatsoever, we did nothing wrong with the squad. Then it was like this big evil, like Rockstar bishop thing, and it put all these things in the ground, and smoke came out of the air, and we were wanted, and the whole government was corrupt, and we saved the whole day. It was an amazing thing. It was wild. And that little bird right there, Dink, that little bird right there, mate, he lifted like half a house by himself. Crazy.
She like looks him up and down. That's pretty crazy there.
Ophelia,
hi.
as you look at Dink, you get a distinct sense, especially given your background. He looks unwell in the way that you are used to.
What
Hi,
what
I'm
did you
Dink.
say your name was, Bird? Dink?
Yeah, Dink. Yeah,
That's
like
a
a
cute
little
name.
Yeah. Thanks. I mean, yeah, it's my mom gave me.
I'm glad she did. What exactly were you guys just doing? I know you said he lifted half a house, but exactly what were you all doing?
That was exaggeration, but we sort of destroyed this machine that housed a bunch of souls, and after it, some weird actor-looking guys sort of attacked us. And yeah, that's sort of it. I think the big thing that sort of caused whatever's happening here is like the destroying that machine that had a bunch of souls. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it. I've almost died before. It's not too scary.
I think there's gonna have to be a lot of storytelling with this group.
That's not a statement.
But I think I would keep an eye on that.
Sure thing.
For specific reasons, but we can talk about that later.
Okay. I'm trying to see. Okay. Cool.
Is it gonna
You'll be
get
okay.
worse?
Is it contagious?
It's not contagious, just could be an adjustment, per se.
Wait, like what?
He's keeping secrets.
What, did he get like a ghost infection or something? What?
I don't want to label it without knowing 100%, but
Oh, it's one
Ophelia.
of those. Okay, man.
Would you like to make an Arcana check?
oh fuck yeah, I would. Oh yeah, we know her. Aw,
12. This appears to be some sort of curse. The exact specifications you're unsure. However, you can probably say with certainty that this is Some sort of undead curse.
Okay. Well, if we go on our shopping, I'll tell you a little bit more about myself, and we can talk about it.
Cool. Yeah.
I don't want you to panic. It's not the worst thing, but yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, we can talk about it. Yeah. Let's just go shopping.
Well, it is evening, as you guys said. Sorry.
Well, it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah.
Ophelia had sort of come to the Dawn Star during the day, made preparations for her departure with the ship, and subsequently, as you guys entered, it was sort of the end of that conversation, so sort of serendipitous timing. But nonetheless, you guys find your quarters. Ophelia is in one of the passenger rooms over on the port side of the ship. Meanwhile, you guys are in your bunks. Everyone else finding.
Does anybody else want to sleep in the ocean?
I might take up. Hey, is Kilby still here?
Kilby is still there, but I think he wants to pray and talk to Saloon.
Gotcha.
But you can, him and Bran can talk. He's just sitting on the deck again, his usual nightly ritual praying.
Okay. He could do that, but he also doesn't want to interrupt Kilby, so he's gonna have his first actual interaction with Ophelia. He's gonna kind of. What's she doing?
She's just gonna be organizing her stuff, maybe looking through her journals. She has journals that she's looking through.
Cool. Bran's gonna kind of walk up very nonchalant next to her and knock on the wall a little bit. That's next to her.
She has a private room in the ship.
Oh yeah, he's gonna knock on the door then. Yeah.
You can come in.
He's gonna walk in. Oh, hey, Ophelia. I didn't get to introduce myself. I'm Bran. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You said you were a spellcaster, right?
Yep.
Cool. I don't know how familiar you'd be with this. Maybe you'd be able to help. I've been having a disgusting headache. It's bad. I don't know. It came when we destroyed the thing they probably told you about.
Mm-hmm.
Please help. Any suggestions? I don't know what it could be.
Can she roll an Arcana check to see if maybe she would know?
That would be more medicine.
God damn it. Well, I mean, we could give the medicine a try. Why not?
Fuck it.
Fuck it. We ball.
That's 20.
Oh.
Ophelia, how do you go about, understanding this?
Give me a full focus exam. Tell me what you got.
Yeah. She wants to ask him the usual medicine questions of what are you talking about? Describe this headache to me. Where are you feeling it? Is it in the front of your head? Is it in the back? How long? Well, she knows how long. On a scale of 0 to 10, how much does it hurt? Those kind of things. And then, yeah.
So after delving a bit into the history of it, Ophelia gets a little bit more of a sense that this might not be at the very least, it's not cause for concern. There doesn't appear to be anything wrong with Bran specifically. Though in her experience, this might be a byproduct of a surplus of magical energy surging through the body. So, as Bran might theorize, this could be due to his exposure to the destruction of the Phoenix engine. That being said, why it's only affecting him and not anybody else is currently unknown. Though Ophelia does mention that it might be due to his lineage or anybody. Or what have you, because he is the only human in the bunch. So,
cool. She's gonna relay all of that to him.
Or sorry, he was the only human in the bunch that was within range of the destruction of the.
Yeah.
Sorry, not dunking on Pete. Love you,
Pete. She's gonna relay that to him and be like, "You got all that?"
Yeah, I think so. Big help. Anything you can do about it at all? Because I mean, this is It's annoying. You know, it's throbbing. On a scale of like 1 to I guess 10. It's like a 4 right now. But when it first happened, it was easily like an 8 for a good few seconds.
If it's getting better, I don't really know. Get some rest. If you're really feeling that you need to get rid of it, I don't know, take a couple drinks and watch it. I wouldn't get belligerently drunk, but you know, just enough to ease it off.
Yeah, I'd imagine the spins probably won't do too much for that.
No, I don't think so, especially not sleeping in the little hammocks that you sleep on.
Fair.
And I wouldn't
Alright.
sleep in the ocean like the lizard is. I noticed him before I walked in.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it. It's actually not too terrible.
Maybe one
Though,
day.
when you wake up with gills, it's a little weird. I can't deny that. I'm still getting used to that sometimes.
What?
You'll see what I mean in the morning. He typically does this thing where you know what? I'm not going to spoil it.
I'm just saying we currently all have guilt.
Except Ophelia.
I'm just throwing that out there. We all have guilt.
So one of you, I'd imagine, casts that in the morning, and everybody just kind of deals with it.
Yep.
Probably the lizard, considering he's the one out there.
Yep.
Or a bit odd.
Yeah, well, you get used to it. It's helpful when you're underwater, but you know, it's more
How
common
often-
than not.
How often do you actually use them, or do you all just sit around flopping like a bunch of fish?
Well, we're not really doing that right now, so it's kind of good.
I
You
guess
know,
so.
so it kind of works in tandem with whatever breathing method we have here. Some shit like that. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know the specifics. I'm not exactly a spellcaster myself, so.
I think that's one that you just don't question and just leave it at its magic.
Yeah, I think that's probably for the best. Anyways, thanks for the checkup. I'm gonna go try and get some sleep. You have a great night. Welcome to the group.
Nice to meet you. Nice to
too.
meet you. Good night, dude.
Gonna back out and just close the door.
She's gonna like chuckle to herself and write that in like a journal, like that, like a little bit about that encounter.
Very well. Lucky, I'm assuming you're attuning to the Arc Thunder at this time.
Yeah. Gilby, if he's out worshipping, I'm not gonna interrupt him, but and just explain to them what the sword is and what Dink told me about it.
Sure. No worries.
And all that information's in Discord, guys.
Sweet.
For those who don't have access to the Discord, Arc Thunder is a short sword weapon. It's rare. Requires attunement. When you hit with an attack using this magic sword, the target takes 3d6 lightning damage. Special ability, Lightning Strike. This sword has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 charge and make a ranged attack against one target within 60 feet of you. On a hit, the target takes 3d6 lightning damage. On a natural 20, you may make an additional attack roll against a new target within 60 feet of the first. The sword regains 1d4 minus 2 charges at dawn. Lightning Rod. When you take lightning damage, roll a d20. On a 10 or higher, the sword regains 1 charge.
That's fucking
Thank you,
awesome.
everyone. I didn't want to read it.
You're good. Yeah. And sorry, I also needed to write this down, but I forgot. When it has no charges, it is just a regular short sword.
I was wondering if I could turn that off somehow, because that would kind of suck if I go in water.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. I did want to invest in like a training dummy that I could set up.
Sure. You're welcome to look for that when you guys go shopping. But nightly rituals, I think you guys are good to go. I think everyone's established. I also find it very ironic that Kilby, Ophelia, the first roll that she does with medicine is a nat 20, where Kilby could barely get above a 10 anytime he ever tried. Very ironic. Love it.
There's a reason things are happening the way they are.
All right. Does anybody else want to do
Poor
anything
baby.
for the night?
The loon is where Castorai disappeared, right?
Yes.
So when Kilby's praying, I want him to sit there and just kind of like knowing that his time on this island is running out. He wants to sit and talk to Saloon and ask her if he's making the right decision when he leaves. If he leaves with them, if that's the right decision.
You sit there for a brief second, Kilby, just listening to the subtle waves of the ocean, creaking of the ship as it rocks back and forth. Closes his eyes. When he opens, he's at a familiar cliffside. Subtle stalks of grass behind him. He's sitting down, looking up at the stars. The waves below, he can see the stars reflecting in the endless expanse of ocean. You hear footsteps behind you as an older woman, wise beyond her years, approaches. Silvery, almost starlight-colored hair in a rich braid coming down easily below her knees. A pale gray shawl, as well as some pale gray cloak, this pale gray dress. You'll be my child. You're always wondering what to do next. Don't go. It's always up to me. But what do you want to do, child? And she sort of just pats him on like the back of the leg, because she's, so tiny in comparison.
Oh no.
I'm thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Quit. Don't quit.
Shut up.
He's gonna
Do
feel overwhelmed.
you seek your friend, Castorai. Is that true?
It is.
And yet you want to leave with this group of your other friends. Which is your priority right now? Which beckons your heart?
He's gonna sigh. He's gonna twiddle his fingers a little bit.
I understand this crossroad is never easy for people, but I'm here for you always. I trust you'll make the right choice. And Kilby hears a gust of wind rustle through the grass, and he sort of shields his eyes as the wind passes, and he blinks, and he's back on the deck. The candles in front of him all blown out from a gust of wind.
He's gonna rub his temples and look at Greg. And just kind of shake his head and whisper, "I don't know, Greg. I really don't know." He's just gonna defeatedly pull out his pot of pleasantness, and he wants to know what the what the plant is today.
Today the plant is a small habanero plant.
Let's go. That's terrible. He's gonna look at it, and just chuckle a little bit, and pack it away and get ready to go to bed.
Pack it up, pack it in. Let me. So as Kilby battles with the decision, we move to Dink. Dink, as you lay in your bunk, letting the sleep find you, with your new attributes still in full motion. Also, interesting point, rather. I probably should have mentioned this, but you guys don't really... we don't really talk about eating much, do we?
Nope.
No.
Sorry, 1 second.
Tell me how I'm done eating.
So, Dink, the first meal you have after this fight, as you attempt to like bite into it, you're almost taken aback by it's like, ugh, this tastes horrible. You look down and you like sort of feel in your mouth, and as you pull out some of the food, it's just ash in your fingers.
Oh.
You try to eat something else. Same thing. Anything you attempt to consume just turns to ash in your mouth.
Literal ash eater. I eat ash.
As the day continues, however, you don't get the sense that you're hungry. You don't crave food.
Yeah.
But that's hanging
Can I
in your
roll
head.
an Arcana check to see if I know what it is?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
14.
Dang.
Nothing beyond what has already been said. It appears to be some sort of curse.
Can I try for shits and giggles?
No.
Okay.
We've already had 3 people attempt to glean any sort of information from it.
Oh yeah.
I'll say yeah.
Alpheus. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll live with this mystery.
You guys will understand more about it as things progress, but for now, the only thing you understand is that most likely Dink is some sort of undead, as well as food. It doesn't appear that he needs to consume food, nor does he have the ability to consume food.
Oh my
Gotcha.
god.
Damn.
So.
Okay.
Well, it's a good thing we have extra rations now.
Yeah, I'm into that.
He'll eat people.
What?
Maybe he has to eat people. Maybe he's going to call me now.
Well, he's not hungry.
Think we can find you a person.
But I digress. Back to my original point. Dink, as you find yourself laying in your bunk, as usual, just sort of letting yourself drift off into sleep, you think about those dreams you had previously where you felt some sort of connection to your father. You felt there's something there. I gotta get the answers to that. You sit there willing yourself to think about these dreams, willing yourself to have another, trying desperately to have another in order to gain any sort of information about your father. As you lay there, you feel yourself drifting. You are suddenly asleep. You look around in an empty expanse. You move your arms and it feels like you're in water. Deep, dark water. There is no light around you, save a single green orb of light ahead of you. 200 yards, give or take.
Yeah. I'll just front crawl my way over there.
As you attempt to move forward, you don't need to swim, you just will yourself forward. There is no motion, you are dead set on this goal.
Oh, yeah.
As you attempt to get closer, the light appears to get further, despite your efforts.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Can I try to speak? Be like, hello? Hey there, hi. Can you stop?
Continues to get further,
Please?
further.
I'll just keep going then. I'll just like swim faster.
Continues to be out of your reach. You hear, as the despair of the situation sets in, you realize you've been holding your breath this entire time. You exhale and you can't breathe the water. You're drowning. Your claustrophobia is setting in. You cannot see around you. Everything is dark. Everything around you is darkness. You can't see your own hands. You are a lightless, sourceless consciousness in the dark depth of the ocean. You hear a voice in the back of your head. Sorry.
Do you crave the power to find your father?
Yeah. 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 I think Ding's just gonna shuffle up whatever he can and like, yes, I do. And like be super confident this time ever actually answering this question.
You suddenly feel motion in the water around you. The water begins to swirl. It's at this point that you're starting... You can't hold your breath anymore. You are losing any sort of consciousness. And the water begins to continually swirl. You are caught in a vortex. As the motion continues, you are suddenly sitting in a chair in an office similar to Captain Morales's, overlooking a deep blue sea out the windows. And sitting at a desk in front of you is an individual that looks a lot like your father.
Oh.
Hello there. Dink, was it?
Yes. Hi. Hello. Yeah. What's your name?
I have many names, but you may call me the Deep.
Oh shit!
The Demon?
I fucked up this. Sorry, go ahead. I fucked up this thing up.
Okay.
I have a proposition for you. You see, I am aware of your father's unique position. He has eluded me for many years. I am a collector of sorts. Those that drown in the icy depths of Umberlee's sweet embrace. They are my domain.
Oh. Umberlee, you say?
Yes.
Is she like your boss? Oh, no, not really, no.
Well, that's of no consequence. But you seem like you want to help your father, though you may not know fully his situation yet, but that will come with time. You seem like the type of individual that would relish some extra help with this endeavor. Am I wrong?
I mean, yeah, I suppose. If you can help, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I'm like always down to make more friends and finding people to help, so yeah.
What are you willing to give? As you're talking, you hear in the background of your head just suction tentacles. What are you willing to give in return?
Excuse me?
To save your father. What are you willing to give?
Shit, dude.
Are you willing to take his place?
I don't even know what his place is.
You seem to be far less informed than I hoped.
Can I...
Let me help you with that. And you are suddenly... You watch as the office facade fades away. The individual in front of you that looks like your father suddenly is aboard a ship. You are there, but you look down at your hands. You don't see yourself. You are just a consciousness following. You're suddenly in a different part of the sea. The view you just had from the office gone. It appears to be night. There appears to be a deep stench of something rotten, something decaying, grossly and violently. You stand and wait. You look around. You are suddenly burst from the depths, and you see a ship above you, or to your left, rather. Aboard, you see a number of undead crew members, some spectral in nature, some with different pieces of bones or other marks of undeath. And at the helm of this ship, you see an all too familiar individual. Distorted and gnarled, but in his own way, still the same. Your father helms this ship.
Okay.
You are suddenly merged back into the office. As you are transfixed into this position, you catch a very brief glimpse of slimy tentacles as this individual that looks like your father comes back into view. So, do you understand what I mean when I say your father has cheated me?
Yeah, I think that's very clear now.
He is an individual known as the Dread Corsair.
Yeah.
In service to a undead lich that seeks to steal my prey. And he slams the table in front of you, and you watch as seawater sprays out from his arm, violently covering both you and the immediate desk. He pulls himself back, composes himself. Sorry.
That's okay.
But
Good.
I understand that you want to free your father from this ordeal.
Yeah, I do.
And you'd cherish my power if I gave it to you.
I think so. I would appreciate it. I understand.
I need to hear you say it.
I mean, it's a. I can mince words, but you know what I mean, right?
Say it. Say the words.
Yes. I want your power.
Then you shall have it. If you are willing.
I
Soul for a soul. Until the debt is paid.
Okay. Yeah, okay. You know what?
He snaps his fingers, almost slimy and gross as he does. A small paper contract floats where he snapped onto the table, somewhat soaking up the water as it does.
Oh, okay.
All you need to do is sign.
Okay. Can I do something?
Sure.
So I have this extra forgery feat. In like the journal that was being sent within the bishop, and like all like the other shipshaper stuff. Was there a signature that the bishop signed within there?
There was
If
no
there
signature
is-
of the bishop, no.
No signature? Okay. Do I know the night hag signature from her journal?
No.
Damn it. Okay.
But so you said you're willing to sign it?
I am willing to sign it.
With
yeah.
the intention of forging somebody else's signature, Dink, you grab the quill out of the air. It
Yeah.
starts to emit a small bioluminescent, almost ink. As you touch the paper with the intentions of writing somebody else's name, your hand takes on a life of its own.
Oh.
Much to your dismay, you watch as it starts to write your own name.
Shit, okay.
You
yeah.
look up, shocked and scared by what is happening. You look up. The individual of your father is no longer there. Instead stands an individual coated in a thick, vicious slime, a squid-like face with a captain's hat, and barnacles on one arm. Humanoid in appearance, but deeply disturbing. Both his eyes are a maroon or an emerald green, similar to the sea. He looks at you, making eye contact. As your hands finish the last flick of your signature, the contract soaks up the rest of the water, and you watch as the beautiful view of the ocean that you had previously seen water starts to rise above it as the room you're in starts to become enveloped in water. The portcullises that previously had the view of the ocean, water starts to pour in. It's at your ankles, then your knees, never breaking eye contact with you. You feel the water get to your waist, your chest, and as it goes above your head, you brace, and you take one long breath, realizing you can now breathe underwater. You make eye contact with him one last time, and he just whispers,
Soul for a soul. The debt is paid. Bring me the rest of his crew, and you may have your father.
and he puts out his barnacle-encrusted hand.
Do we have a deal, boy? Do we have a deal, boy?
Yeah, I think so. I can bring you his
You
crew.
grab his arm, and what looked like a humanoid arm at first suddenly becomes more tentacle-like as it wraps around your arm, slowly enveloping it. And he pulls you, and you are suddenly jolted awake.
Cool. Cool. I think Dink's gonna be dry heaving and just like trying to look for like a flash of water anywhere.
Everyone around Dink, you suddenly see him jolt awake. He is covered in what looks initially like sweat. Bird sweat, for sure. But upon closer inspection, it smells of seawater.
Hey, you good?
I'm good. I just had a pretty rough dream. Pretty rough dream, but I think I'm good. Yeah. I'm just get up there and get some air.
Is that? No, that's not. What the? When did you take a dip in the ocean? I didn't even hear you come in.
Oh no, it's just
Oh.
fun. Okay, I'll see you later. And I'm just gonna run up.
Okay.
Yeah. And when I'm up, I'm just gonna try to just like dry heave for a little bit. Just try to breathe. Once I get my breath, I want to try to jump into the ocean.
As you breathe for a second on the deck, you just looking down at your hands, still somewhat spectral or undead-like, but trying to think of that if that was actually real. You gather the courage, look down at the water, and dive in. It's cold, but somehow also welcoming. You dive into the depths, you feel the water around you swirling. In a way that you have never felt before, the ocean around you feels comfortable. You take a hesitant couple feet, and you feel the water around you. Rather than parting to let your body through, it almost jettisons you forward. At the same speed you would be normally walking, you are suddenly pushed in the ocean. You hesitantly, very hesitantly, take a deep breath and realize you are now breathing the ocean water. Not through... Sorry, also interesting note that at this point the spell that Jakai usually does would have faded, but nonetheless you inhale and breathe.
Does that mean I'm drowning now?
No, you can... God.
You're floating on the top. It's fine.
Just let... I was just
Like an
trying
otter.
to identify that this is special breathing instead.
Well, let's say a point of notice with the spell. Anybody that doesn't want it can release the spell on their own whenever they want.
Okay.
It's a personal release.
Okay. So then, my point being that, Dink, you inhale the water, not in a sense that you have ever done before, but subsequently, it is not through any sort of gills. You breathe in the water and just accept it. It feels fine. You feel like this is right. This is what has happened prior. You were always meant to breathe water. That's how it feels.
I see. I got you. Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna walk around a little. I'm just gonna try to go to like the docks and just like walk around at the little the wooden like desecrated like wooden structure and just like walk around the poles and just be within like be in the ocean for a bit.
Sure. I can't even call it swimming rather than wheeling yourself forward in the water. The water pushing you and propelling you at speeds that you had prior never accomplished in the water. You deftly slide between the different ports of the piers, ultimately coming to a rest below one of the oceans. You look up and you can see the waves crashing above you. There's kelp. There's a little bit of kelp around you as well. It's peaceful, almost serene.
Cool. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna float around, or I guess not float around, but I'll will myself back to the Dawn Star and just like get up off the ship.
You, as you are approaching the Dawn Star, you feel yourself, thinking, okay, I'll take the ladder as I usually do. Almost inherently, you feel yourself kind of dive down a bit and immediately shoot out of the water like a dolphin, land on the deck, and just startled by the sudden burst of speed, you sort of just shake it off.
Oh shit! Okay, cool. Neat. Okay. Interesting. Cool. I think he's just gonna take time to process this.
No problem.
Yeah. If anything, I'll try to look for Jakai. Like, Jakai! Hey, Jakai! Jakai!
He's down in the water below.
Look what I can do! I'm gonna jump up, I jump down in water, and then try to do the exact same thing.
Sure. It's easy enough to do. You manage to swim at pretty breakneck speed and propel yourself up onto the deck about 15 feet out of the water onto the deck.
Oh, it's the kitchen, right? How'd you do that?
Oh no!
It's fucking awesome. Is it that you get to sleep with in the ocean with me or not?
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably sleep there more often now, but yeah.
Fuck yeah, mate. Absolutely love it. Bloody hell.
Bloody
Yeah.
What, like, you have no idea how this happened? It's just like fucking started. Like, I'm about it, don't get me wrong.
I mean, I had a bad dream, sorta. I'll just be yelling this since I'm still up there. Yeah, I had a bad dream. Could have been that. I don't know. Yeah, it was rough. I'll tell you more. Yeah, I'll tell you more once you get up. I have an idea what it could have been, but we'll see.
Hey, alright, I'll talk to you about it in the morning, I guess.
Yeah. This is the morning, but yeah.
Oh, it is the morning? Alright.
No, it's the middle of the night. It's the middle of the day.
Oh, never mind!
Okay.
Never mind. Okay, never mind. I totally thought it was.
It's like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Shit. Oh, rad. Perfect.
Yeah. I think I got some extra rope here.
Yeah. No, it's good. It's, yeah. I think I'm just gonna try to go to bed. Go back to bed. It was, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just walk back to my room.
Mm-hmm.
Just try to sleep. Or honestly, I don't think he can sleep anymore. I think he's just gonna be sort of pacing around, just like the entire ship, just like thinking about like what happened and just like processing what shit. Like he's like, oh man, I saw my dad. Oh shit, he's still alive. Oh, okay. So now I have to actually like find him. I gotta find him. Okay, how do I find him? I gotta do spells. He's just gonna be like in thoughts of just like planning out of what he's gotta do.
No worries. As Dink sort of spirals in this newfound knowledge, as well as his newfound abilities, at the cost of, he doesn't really know at this point, we will conclude the night as everyone wakes up. Is there anything everyone would like to do? This is
shopping spree.
So I'm gonna let this be known now. You guys are welcome to do downtime activities. You guys are welcome to do shopping. Just whatever you'd like to do over the course of the next 2 weeks. Let me know so we can like go through that.
Can we take our mid-game break?
Sure, that sounds good. If you guys want to formulate what like ideas you want to do or what have you, formulate them. Come back in 5-10 minutes, and we'll start to go through them.
Cool. Fantastic.
Oh, talk about
That was-
fucking new life in the
That was
game.
awesome.
Jesus.
Holy shit,
Oh
dude.
yeah. Yeah, that's how you multi-class into being a warlock.
Yes, sir.
Fucking hell yeah.
That's
dude.
wild. Hell yeah.
Talk
fucking-
about
oh, that's so
fucking
cool.
new life in the game.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Damn.
Chase was like freaking out next to me the entire fucking time. He's like, holy shit, he's gonna be a warlock. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Because like super early on, I was like, okay, maybe like a druid is not the best for me. Maybe I should play like a charisma-based character. And I was thinking about making a warlock of the deep. And then like the first time you got knocked out, I was like, oh, I can't do that. That's totally all his path. He's gonna do warlock of the deep. I'm sure.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
That was fucking amazing. I'm so shocked. I can't even like relax on my fucking break.
He's literally running around the entire apartment.
Yeah.
That was sick, Ollie.
Dang. It was all that was Liam. All that was for sure Liam.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Fucking amazing, dude.
That was fucking crazy.
I
That's why.
I think I realized I was like, oh, okay, he's got to do something C related. Then I realized charisma. He's already a bard. He could just go
Fuck.
easily into warlock.
Yeah.
There you go.
You
know that Jakai has a brand of Umberlee's sign on his back, right?
Oh shit, that's what that is. Okay.
Like across his entire back, it's a brand of Umberlee. It's two waves going in opposite directions.
Oh, okay.
We got a
Two ways
whole
going up.
thing that can get soggy. It's gonna get soggy, probably.
Okay.
Sad. Okay, it's fine. I'll just put it there. I'll eat it eventually tonight.
You want me to put it in the fridge?
This feels good.
What does everybody want to do? What do we want to do in this downtime?
Ophelia probably should get a crossbow. Yeah, she's a proficient in them. You're
I can
watching.
give you mine. I think I might just sell most of my stuff.
Oh, fuck yeah. Kilps
Yeah.
has to... I have to remember to give Jakai the bag of holding and his money, so... Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Wait,
Kilps
Ellie-
is... Hmm?
Are you now officially going to like a necromancy like wizard instead of? Oh, nice. Hell yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, we realized that like it's just not. Kilby kind of went stale for me because I couldn't breathe the life that I wanted to in him, and Ophelia was a one-shot character that I never got to play.
Oh
And
shit.
the more we talked about it, I was like, yeah, I should probably play a wizard.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's sick.
And we're gonna have somebody with intelligence in the group now.
Hell yeah. That's
She's
what
not
we
negative
need.
into charismas.
Perfect.
So fucking Dink and Ophelia fucking shaking the game up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hype. That was fucking cool, Liam. Very well done.
Can't even like relax.
Liam, I want you to know that the entire time that you're like fucking explaining things about a goddamn thing, Chase is sitting here, he's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That's sick. And what about it?
What do you need to buy at the store? Just a crossbow?
She doesn't really need a full ton, right? Oh, fuck yeah! She's got journals galore. Hell yeah, baby. We're gonna buy more journals. All of the journals. Bro, and she doesn't have daddy issues. She just has boyfriend issues. Not really, he's not alive. But... You just freeze your
Buenos
lasers?
dias.
No, I was holding it.
Oh. Wish. Let me make sure none of my spells need, like, component. Yes, goodbye. Necromancer. Drugs. Absolutely not. Why would you ever ask me that? Never in a million goddamn years. I'll tell you too, fucker. What? On your butt. On your tail. I don't know. Like a tail end. A tail end. I thought it was funny. My neck. My neck. So those titties are marked. So those titties are
Take
marked.
them titties out because I'm trying to see them. Aim to the point.
Not titties.
Oh yeah, Chase.
Drop down and see them titties.
Did you read the chapter?
I started to, and then
I can't hear you, by the way.
I started to, and then something happened. I don't know what.
God, you're illiterate.
You panicked about D&D, that's what.
No, we had to go to the store.
Yeah, but you panicked about D&D first. I'll talk to you all I want.
I'm more so panicked about life.
Jesus. You ever seen it's on Disney Plus. I don't remember what it's called right now, but it's about the first Jamaican bobsled team.
Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings, all I know is what's up.
Yeah.
You ever seen that movie? I am asking if you've ever seen Cool Runnings. Oh no, Tori showed it to me. She has aliens. Yeah, she has aliens. I think this is something you would enjoy. So we got 5 guys and watch Cool Runnings. Tori and Kevin Swigs. tries, but she's like, I don't know if I like you. And I'm like, all right, sorry. Me and Kevin are just gonna go smoke in the back room. We'll be back. I'm a fun person to smoke with. And entertaining. Ah! I'll bite you. Say I won't.
Don't do that. Hey. Stop it.
Easy.
Hey, you ruined my hat. What the fuck is wrong with you? Give me that back.
Drop me out. Let me see them. Big old bitties. For my birthday, can we get boys who cry? For my birthday, can we get boys who cry to play?
Absolutely not.
Why not? They need foreplay when they cry.
No.
You for Christmas?
God, just before you cry.
I love boys who cry.
Get on a 6'4" for Christmas.
Oh, I will not be on a 6'4" by Christmas. I'm afraid of drowning. I'm on a rampage.
Is everyone back, by the way?
Is there?
Yeah.
All right. So after a tumultuous night, you guys awake. Some far more rested than others. You all notice that Dink is up on the deck of the ship, pacing, somewhat muttering to himself.
Boy, Dink. How you doing, Mike?
Hey, Jakai. Yeah, Jakai. Yeah, that's your name. How's it going? It's good. I'm doing great. You know, my name is Dink, and I can breathe water. I can, I got this power. So I know what I need to do. How's it going?
Yeah, are you having a blue?
You're doing really good, mate.
Oh, what is it? What's the phrase? Don't tell me. I know what it is. You can't. I am having. You want to have a go? You want to have a go, Fran?
Close enough.
Right.
Bird's awfully panicky.
Did you not sleep last night?
I did a little for like 4 hours, and then then I had this bad dream. I had this bad dream where I signed a contract with some demon, and now I have to fulfill that contract with said demon. But I am doing. Besides that, I'm doing good.
Right, you signed a contract with a demon?
Maybe, I don't know. It was a dream, so it's hard to say.
Really? You have like fire, like demon attacks now? Can you like suck souls out of people's bodies?
What was that?
Can you like suck souls out of people's bodies?
I don't know. I don't think so. I'll try to do it
like...
with Jakai. But I'll put my hand in front of you. No, we can't do that. No. Can't do that.
Any weird new abilities or anything? I mean, I think demons do that. I don't really know.
I can swim and breathe underwater. Besides that, I do not know.
Sounds well to me.
Yeah. Well, at least that's why I've done. I don't know if we're in a fight. I can maybe do something else, but I don't want to test that out right now. Anyways, I'm doing good. Hope you guys are doing good too. One thing that we might have to do. I know what I want to do. I'm gonna go to the books. I'm gonna go to the library. I'm gonna check out books about the Dread Corsair, and I'm just gonna read them. That's what I'm gonna do.
Sure.
Like, as you do with books.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Like every other book.
You previously had looked for books on the Dread Corsair and gotten some knowledge. Are you attempting to look for more, or?
Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll just like I'll spend my time just like studying it and just
Okay.
like
By all means.
yeah. At least that's my intention. I won't do that right now, but like whenever.
No, I
else
mean
is
you have
doing-
you have
Yeah.
2 weeks to do so. Roll a d10 for me.
Okay. D10. Oh, I do have. I don't think there's a D10 in here. Oh wait, never mind. I'm done. I just can't read. 2.
I can't read.
I can't read. Yeah, I rolled a 3.
So it takes you about 3 days of dedicated research before you really get a solid understanding of what the Dread Corsair is. The Dread Corsair is not an individual. It is a title given to the captain of a ship.
I see.
This ship is known across many of the seas that it inhabits as a hunter ship that searches for individuals across the high seas, kills anybody on its crew, and leaves no survivors. It has a reputation of being ruthless as well as highly effective. The Dread Corsair itself is a title given to the captain, and thus there have been many Dread Corsairs in the past.
I see.
You find a book about one account about 70 years or so ago of a cabin boy on a ship that was being attacked by a ship with long black sails. The actual ship itself was caving in and crumbling to dust, or crumbling into the sea as it approached. However, it was still sailing nonetheless. This cabin boy, before the actual onslaught, jumped into the sea and started swimming for a nearby island, but he watched as every single one of the other members of the crew were slaughtered before he could even reach the shore. He watched as the captain, at this time a large hulking half-orc, would go individual to individual, slice their throats, and grab almost a spectral essence as it left their body and eat it in front of the other captors. Went person to each of the crew, slit their throat, grabbed their soul, slit their throat, grabbed their soul. He then went to every one of the corpses and grabbed their soul from the body and consumed that as well.
Okay.
This account was 70 years ago, and the boy, at this time now a man, when he wrote the book, still haunted by the visage of his comrades being slaughtered in front of him. When he made it to the island, the Dread Corsair, as well as the crew, all looked at him for hours, till they eventually broke eye contact and just sailed away. The wreckage of his ship, known as the Queen's Cargo, it's long since sunk to the bottom of the ocean. The account dictates that the boy was on the island for days before being rescued by another passing ship. And he continued to tell this tale of the Dread Corsair. This is the only personal account you can even find in the library.
What was
And
the boy's name?
it fully takes you 3 days to find this account.
Okay. No, what was the person's name? I guess.
The cabin boy's name was. 1 second. Sorry. His name was Coulson Miadi.
Gotcha.
Is there anything else you wanted to do in those 3 days of your search?
I guess not within that, but then like, how well do I look after those 3 days?
In what regard?
In the curse, like.
Sure.
Yeah.
Roll. So you're. Roll 2 D100s for me, please.
Okay. 27 and 52.
Oh, are you not rolling in the roll 20? Or?
I guess not. No, I am. I was, but it was like 2 GM, and yeah, my bad.
No worries. Watch him. Yeah, I can see it now. So 27, 52.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fall asleep fine. Not much to call home about. Your dreams are a little bit more centered around the ocean than you previously remember, but beyond that, nothing really changes. The second night, you sort of fall into a deeper sleep, and you at one point wake up to the sound of whispers in your ear, just pecking at your ear. But you shake it off. The exhaustion coming back to you after days of, tirelessness and research and what have you, you manage to fall back asleep, and you stay asleep. The curse doesn't appear to be worsening or anything like that, but it also doesn't appear to be getting any better.
Okay. Cool.
You do get the sense that something's different than your usual sleep pattern, though you're unsure if it's partly due to your new acquisition or partly due to this curse. Only time will tell.
Cool.
If you'd like, over the next, since it only took 3 days, you're welcome to talk to some of the clergymen of the Hall of Inspired Hands, or even the House of 10,000 Tomes. Just looking for anybody that might be able to help you with that.
Yeah, I think I would. I think we'll
Sure.
do that.
Roll another D10 for me, please.
Okay.
And add 2. 10.
Oh.
Okay. So it takes you approximately 10 days to find somebody within the Church of Gond that has seen something like this before and has subsequently dealt with it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a ripping real curse there you got there, bud. Oh wow. This here's what we call a phylacteries curse. Yeah. Usually happens when you break a phylactery open before it's, properly sealed and stored. It's on the lower end of, like, deadlier curses, but, if you want to get rid of it, I understand.
I would. I think so.
All right. The components for this are gonna be a little bit more intrusive than you might like. I'm gonna need 100 gold if you want me to get rid of this.
Yeah, there's nothing. That's
right.
that's doable. Yeah.
All right, let me just go grab some diamond dust, and we'll get this all sorted there, bud. All right.
Thanks. I miss food. So yeah.
You have not been able to eat for the last 3 days. You don't feel any like desire to, but still.
Yeah.
Is
I
he
got
getting
you.
skinnier?
No, it appears to be the same. So what you got there? And you walk as this this artificer goes over to her like a desk. And just, and this is the this is the problem with kids nowadays. You just keep going out and getting cursed. And all right, let's get you all right. She she grabs an ointment and like smacks both of your face and kind of like just rubs around this this ointment on your face. All right, that's 100 gold worth of diamond dust right there. And I'm just gonna cast a greater restoration on you. Are you sure you want this done, or actually, never mind. And she just slaps the back of your head, or like your back, and you feel this warm sensation travel from your back to your finger tips, up to the tip of your head, and even to your to the tips of your feathers. And you feel. Ooh. You look down. Your skin is no longer pale. You feel invigorated. You feel better than you have in a long time. You also look down. You're no longer blue.
Oh!
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Nice.
What has that been going on?
Yeah. I mean that has been since you took the drugs. A long time ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
Random C-man drugs.
Yeah.
So yeah, right there, you should be good now. The phylacteries curse, as I said, not too bad. You mostly just can't eat, but it does give you some advantages over, over death if you get in that kind of situation. Or, there was also some other stuff. I think the last person I talked about this with, it couldn't taste poison, which was weird. But so be it.
Destroy everything.
Is there anything else I can do for you there, bud?
I'm okay. Thank you, though.
All right, have a good day there, youngin. And she kind of just like slaps you on the back and like gets you out of her little office.
Well, aggressive. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna walk out.
She's from the Midwest, of course. She's aggressive.
Doesn't make sense.
All right. So yeah, Ale, you are no longer considered undead.
Ah, beautiful. Great. I was worried for a second, but we're good.
All right. So that's Dink's downtime mostly covered. I think you have like an off day or something.
Yeah, no worries.
But, so everyone else, what are you doing?
A little less.
If nobody's gonna go, I know that I am going to one day use one of my beast shapes and turn into like a sparrow or something, and fly up to the floating rocks that are spinning. and then I'm going to turn
Orbiting, not spinning.
orbiting, and I'm going to turn back into myself. I'm going to pee on that rock, and
you
then
watch as it, as you like sort of turn back into your form. You watch as it like it starts to like shift. It's not like it's not meant to have somebody on it, so you start to like. I need you to make a dex save for me, please.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa. Dex save. I was gonna
7.
turn back into a bird when it starts to fall.
The gently orbiting rock just starts to like tilt over, and Chikai, as he's starting to get in position, just and you watch as he slips off. He does manage to get some liquid on the rock.
Nice.
But yeah, you're falling. What are you doing?
I turn back into a bird.
All right.
Mother B shape into a sparrow.
All right. Chikai, also with your high perception, you notice looking over at the peak of Mount Bristlebane, you see a number of people just, what's that over there? Wait, what? Is that what's happening? Like just like looking at you, just curiously, as they watched a lizard just appear on one of the sentinel rocks, and then kind of pee on it real quick, and then fall. So, turn some heads.
Oh
Nice,
my god.
nice. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Are you doing anything else with your remaining off time? Or downtime, rather?
Yeah, I'd like to go. Well, I'd like to ask the group. Would anybody like to go for a swim out in the ocean? I'd like to look around at the underwater landscape. If anybody would be interested.
Think
All right. Going for a swim. Anybody else?
Yeah, fuck it. Bram will go too.
Brian, all right.
I guess Ophelia will go. Fine.
Ophelia, all right. Great to see you.
Kilby's gonna sit on deck.
Luck,
I'm out for now. I got some things to do.
all right. Pete,
And I think Pete is going to head home and back over this time, so he'll be.
that's fair. All right, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna cast water breathing on everybody except for Dink.
All right.
And including Lucky and Pete. And then yeah, go for a swim.
Mentioning Pete, so you wanted to go back to your village, which is to the north, probably about like 3 or 4 days travel.
Mm-hmm.
And then spend say like 4 days. You would have about a week with your wife if you so desired.
Yep, I think that makes the most sense for him.
Of course.
Yeah.
Would you
I
like to
think
bring
when
your
he-
kids, or
Are they like on? Is the school like on like a pseudo break because of the whole?
there is
go.
some break-in activity for the school. They said they got about a week, so.
Okay. Then yeah, he brings them.
So yeah, Pete, you have a lovely recuperating week with your wife and kids. You regale your wife with tales of you slaying this slime, as well as stopping this heinous plot to destroy the world. And your wife is forever enamored by your exaggerations, as well as just the man she married.
Part of him like wants to like ask if she wants to come with, but hey, honey, there's this great a group of people. I think if you're ever inclined, I'm sure they'd love to have you.
Oh, honey, that's so kind, but you know my stance on adventuring. I'm too old for that at this point. You know, I was never one to seek out the adventure. That's always been your thing. You always craved the spotlight. I'm content where we are. And, I still have to take care of, some of my family members here. They're not getting any younger, nor am I.
I know, honey.
I appreciate your concern, and I want you to be as happy as you can. And I know in your heart, this is what drives you. This is what makes you as happy as can be. And I love that about you.
I just want you to know I will always come home it to you.
You
In
better
the end.
keep that promise, Pete Fisher. She gives you a little peck on the cheek. It stings a little bit. A little bit of singed bit of fire. Do you want to? Did you want to take the kids on the lake while you're here, or?
Hell yeah! I mean, what else is there but the lake and some R&R?
Of course. I mean, some of us have to work. I mean, we don't all make, adventurer's salary. As, But, nonetheless, I'll probably be doing some repairs around the house, or maybe taking care of. I think my mother needs some help. I think she slipped a disc or something in her back.
Oh no! Is there anything I can do to help her?
I mean, she always loved your songs. If you could find some time, maybe tomorrow or something, I'm sure she'd love it. You really are the kindest man.
I think every evening, he likes to have the whole family around, and just around a campfire and just playing his.
Sure. Sounds lovely. All right. So that's all Pete's downtime. You make it back to back to the ship easy enough as well.
Can he bring back a crossbow and a metal net?
Sure.
Yeah.
He can Pete has a workshop up here, I would assume. He goes in, makes a relatively fine crossbow, and as well as he reinforces one of his old fishing nets, rather than make it out of just flimsy cord. He really wanted to make it sturdy. Didn't want it to catch on fire this time. So he makes it out of thin metal fishing wire. All right. So, who's up next for downtime activities?
I haven't gone yet. Who else hasn't gone?
We got
Oh,
Jakai.
yeah.
Jakai has some of his left. Bran, Ophelia, and Lucky.
You two go ahead. I'll go last.
Do we want to finish off Jakai's or Lucky? You sounded like you wanted to.
I'll wait. Go ahead.
Okay. Jakai, was there anything else you wanted to do with your downtime?
The other really big thing I wanted to do is I wanted to do plant growth as an 8-hour ritual.
Where specifically? You already did that at the peak of Mount Bristlebane.
I know I did it at the peak of the mountain, but when we get in the water, I want to do it for the sea life that's there, that's in the water, to make the ocean more, abundant.
Easy enough.
Plentiful. Cool.
All right. I mean, that's 2-3 days at most. What else are you doing?
I mean,
or is Jakai just kind of vibing, taking in the city when he can?
Yeah, well, I'm
little
taking care of
excursions as
the
a
penny leg. I wanna sell some things, but I was waiting until everybody went to the shop. When we all went for our big shop thing, I have some stuff I have to sell.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to sell something, tell me now. That we're kind of going through everyone's individually.
Oh, I got you. Okay, I want to sell. I have 2 pearls that I want to sell.
Okay.
I have. I'm so sorry. My thing is a fucking mess.
You're good.
I have a ruby worth 75 gold that I would like to sell.
All of these things sound like you could go to a jeweler and get this done pretty easily.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. So, Jakai, you go to a rather fine-looking jeweler on Galios Street, named the the Queen's Jewelry Box. Inside, it's very lavish, nice silks, various sort of benches or otherwise to sit on. Very uncomfortable for somebody of your breed, Jakai. But nonetheless, an elven-looking woman sort of perks up as you come in. Yes, how can I help you, sir?
Hey, how's it going, love? I have some things I'd like to sell to you.
Of course.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Do you have something to say?
Oh, please. Show me your wares.
I have these 2 pearls here, and I have this ruby.
All right, let me see. She pulls out a small magnifying or like jeweler's loop and just starts looking at them. My, these pearls are absolutely exquisite. Where did you acquire these, if I might inquire?
We went in this bit of an underground tunnel, and there was a bit of water, and as a lizard folk, I like the water, and so I went for a bit of a swim, and I found these clams, and there were these pearls inside these clams. It was a good time.
Is that local, or was that somewhere else?
It was pretty local, mate. Pretty local. There's like this cave system kind of under the city. It's pretty bitchin'.
Lovely. Well, Chase, how much did I say those were worth?
You didn't say. You just said there were 2 pearls.
1 second. Okay. Well, I could probably give you 75 gold each for the pearls. Let me look at that ruby. Ooh, this is a nice one. This one's quite small. Maybe 200 gold pieces.
200 total.
200 for the ruby itself. Grand total that would come to 350 gold.
Oh, 350 total. Yeah, this sounds great, love. Appreciate it.
Lovely. Let me go get that, and I'll get you all sorted. She goes away, comes back about 2 minutes later with a small pouch. I thought this might be easier. Here is 30 platinum, as well as 50 gold.
Fantastic. It's a pleasure doing business with you.
It is my pleasure entirely, please. Is there anything you wanted while you were here? Are you looking for anything?
I'm not too sure, mate. I'll be honest with you. I kind of like buying stuff, but I don't really know what stuff I kind of want. If that makes sense to you.
Well, you seem like the adventuring type. Is there any components you need? Well, anything like of that nature?
You know, I don't really think so. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, no
we would-
worries if you don't know at this time. The store's always here if you need it. Please, don't be a stranger, especially with more gemstones or gold.
I'll tell you what, mate. I got a whole crew with me. We'll probably swing back around. I'll come.
Lovely. Please don't be a stranger. Ta-ta now. Ta-ta.
All right, later. I'll leave.
All right.
Oh, I love that. So it was 30 platinum and 50 gold, right?
Yes. 350 gold worth of coins.
Awesome.
All right. So, Chikai, that's your shopping done. Anything else? Or are we done?
Sir. I'm pretty sure I'm done. I'm open to do anything if anybody invites me on shit too.
All right. Lucky.
You know.
Yeah.
What were you feeling?
I wanted to go to a shop and sell and buy stuff.
Okay. What are you looking for specifically?
One, I want like a training dummy.
All right.
And I
You
train
can
with-
find that at one of the more combat-oriented stores. There's one that looks like it sells more military surplus items. It says Ryan's Tactical above
Hey.
above the door. When you enter, it's like a little bit like sweaty smelling inside, a little bit like it smells like the army.
Hey.
All right. You wait there for about a minute, and out comes a rather stout-looking halfling male. Hello there. How can I help you?
Hey, I'm looking for a training dummy that can withstand lightning damage. Got anything like that?
Going for a little bit of a resistant dummy there, are you?
Yeah.
Well, that's you're in the right place. We got an assortment of dummies, though most are resistant to slashing or bludgeoning or what have you. I can whip up one that's resistant to lightning damage, but is that the only type of damage you want it to be resistant to?
Piercing as well, if that's possible.
I see. Tell you what, I'll work up one that's it's got the works plus lightning, if that's what you want.
Yes, sir.
All right, that'll run you 30 gold pieces.
Is that negotiable, or is that your set price?
What are you offering, bud?
You know what? I'll do 30. I'll do 30.
I can,
Sorry.
I can respect that. It's a fair price. I usually set to myself. And he kind of like spits in his hand, just goes for the shake.
I'll shake it.
All right, come back later today. I'll have it ready for you.
Sounds good. I'm gonna hand him over the 30 gold. Actually, yeah, I'll just hand him the whole 30.
All right. You watch as he turns around. He looks up. He like yells out, "Miriam, we got a special order." You hear in the back, "What? What are you?" "We got a special order. You daft." All right. Yeah, I'll see you in a couple hours then. He kind of just waddles back.
Is this guy like a gnome or something?
A halfling.
Oh, okay. I also wanted to sell some jewelry.
Sure. If you want to go to the same jeweler that Jakai went to.
Sure.
The Queen's Jewelry Box.
I'll go there. Head
You
over.
went to... Well, hello! How can I help you?
Hey, I'm looking to sell some jewelry here.
My, everyone seems to be in a selling mood today. Not too long ago, I had a gentleman come in with 2 pearls and a ruby. What per tell are you selling today?
Well, all I really know is it's really expensive. It's like 250 gold pieces. Is how much it's worth. I'm gonna hand it over. I don't remember the description that you gave for it.
What is this specifically?
It just says jewelry, 250 gold pieces.
All right.
I think I picked it up off of it was either the shifter or when Lucky was going through shit.
My, these are a little bit worse for wear, but otherwise pretty in good condition. Pretty good condition. There's this ring. Let's put it on the counter here. Lovely looking necklace. I might actually just keep that for myself. Put that there. Let's go with. There's a pendant. All right there. All told, these will probably run you, like you said, $250 or 250 gold on the open market. You know, this is a business. Are you willing to negotiate?
Yeah. Well, first off, I want to know about your wares. Do you have any diamonds that you're selling here?
Of course. What kind of jewelry? What kind of luxurious jeweler wouldn't have diamonds in these days?
And
are you looking for something for your fiance or other special occasions? We do special jobs as well.
Liam, how big do the diamonds have to be for if one of us dies?
300 gold, I think. Chase?
I have a diamond worth 100 gold, so you would only need to buy 200 gold worth of diamonds if you're doing that, if that's what you're doing.
It has to be collectively. Like, you don't have to have one diamond worth. Actually, wait. One second while I look up Revivify. Yeah, it says diamonds worth 300 gold pieces, so.
Alright, well,
Are you looking for spellcasting components, or are you looking for more, fancy attire, if I may ask?
I'm looking for something that'll get me out of trouble in a pinch, if you catch my meaning.
I see. Believe me, the world is a flow with adventurers that bring beautiful gemstones to my door. Trust me, I am well aware of the things you like. Do you need them to be functional, or are you okay with just, or do you want them to be attractive as well? Sorry.
As long as it gets the job done.
Very well.
Let me see what you have first.
Well, let me go here, and she kind of reaches down and grabs a small pouch, about yay big. This is a small pouch. These are uncut, but, for the purposes you illustrated, they should be perfectly fine. This would run you about, for the purposes of spells, this is about 300 gold pieces worth of diamonds. If you so desire more, I can go and get some more, but if that's what you'd like.
Yeah, so here's what I'm thinking. 250 for the jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
And for bringing my business to you and promising to bring you business in the future, I would also like $50 worth of store credit or gold pieces of credit.
50 gold worth of that's a lot more than $50. For context, $1 is about $10, or 1 gold is worth about $10.
Oh, so it's like $500.
Yeah, it's not insignificant, but I mean, I can.
It's enough.
I could work with that. You want $250 and $50 50 gold worth of store credit from my 200. Wait. I have more. Sorry.
Can I roll? Can I roll like a deception check or something to see if like?
I appreciate your plucky attitude. However, my end of the bargain here is still far more significant. I can do 200 gold worth of diamonds for your 250 and give you, let's say, 75 gold worth of credit. So that'll net you 25 gold worth.
So I just need to give you an extra 25 to get the full 300.
Make a persuasion check, please.
Oof. That's okay.
18?
I'll take it.
Tell you what, since you're such a delectable little adventurer, I'll make that deal.
Wait.
225 or $300 gold worth of diamond dust, or diamond worth of diamonds, in exchange for your gems plus 25 gold. Is that fair?
Yeah. So would that? Can I give you 2 platinum pieces and then 5 gold pieces?
That's acceptable. Yes.
Because 2 platinum is 10 gold, right?
Yes.
Or sorry, 20 gold.
That's acceptable.
Sweet.
All right. As she hands it to you, she like pats the top of your head. I expect to see you here in the future, young man.
Oh, I'll be back. Don't you worry.
All right. Don't be shy now. Don't be a stranger. All right.
I didn't want to go shopping for like actually I want to go looking for new weapons, so like a new bow, or new armor. If I can find anything that's better than what I have.
Okay. Definitely can look for that. Are you looking for anything specific? Just like +1 bow?
Well, I'm kind of liking the whole like lightning theme.
Okay.
If I can have like a lightning like bow and then have like the lightning sword, that'd be pretty cool. So anything that I guess is magical, I guess I'm keeping an eye out for.
Okay. One sec. You can definitely find you can find Armor of Resistance if you'd like. So What armor are you looking for specifically? Like what level? Like what specific armor?
You mean like light armor, medium armor, and that stuff?
Yeah.
Just light armor.
Well, sure, but like, there's different types of light armor. What do you? What armor do you currently have?
Studded leather.
All right. You can get resistant or lightning resistant armor for 4,500 gold. And then you can find various magical bows to certain degrees, most in the range of 28 to 3,500 gold.
I say again?
So you find a handful of bows, varying degrees of magic imbued in them, from like 2,800 to 3,500.
Well, I'm too broke, so guess that'll be it for me.
All right. You do manage to pick up your dummy at the end of the day, taking it back to the ship. You're welcome to test it out if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll just be swinging it. Where is there like a portion of the ship that's like the very back or something where not a lot of people tend to go?
Mainly the front of the ship. The wheel is in the back usually.
Oh, true.
Yeah. But yeah, you set it up in the front, honing your skills with your new blade, with your new Arc Thunder. Testing out the range capacity as well as taking it in close and stabbing it. The rest of you on this certain day, you hear rolling thunder as you are going about your business if you are near the ship. Beyond that, was there anything else you wanted to do, Lucky?
Not really. I think I'll do a little thieving, but
sure.
I'm not.
Roll a. Roll a D100 for me, and then a D4.
Oof.
3. Over the course of the rest of the days, you go back to your old habits, pickpocketing or otherwise manipulating people into giving you gold. You end up with 30 gold pieces.
Sweet.
Over the course of the next, let's say, 12 days.
Sounds good.
Not a particularly fruitful endeavor, but or your most fruitful endeavor is more what I meant to say. Like, you've definitely hit better scores, but I mean, it could be perhaps that the city is kind of reeling from the deaths of a lot of people, so could be a little bit there, but beyond that, you're good.
Nice.
All right, I believe that's everyone besides Bran.
Has Ophelia gone?
Oh, also sorry, Ophelia, my bad.
If Bran wants to go first, that's fine.
Nah, I'll go last.
All right.
Okay.
What you doing, Ophelia?
I more so just wanted to wrap up like a couple things with Kilbs.
Sure. By all means.
Because he is holding some items that could definitely be used in this party.
Okay.
So Kilbs is gonna grab Jakai.
Sorry, I was adjusting my seat. Go ahead.
Kilbs is gonna grab Jakai, and like one of the nights that they're like just kind of hanging out before he goes down to the ocean, he wants to grab him and kind of be like, "Hey, Jakai."
Hey, how's it going, mate?
I've been thinking a lot, and I think I'm not going to leave with you guys, and I think Ophelia can kind of handle my place.
Why aren't you leaving with us?
I had a friend a long time ago that kind of disappeared on me here, and I feel like I should be sort of looking for him. And I don't think I would feel right if I left with you guys, knowing that I just passed through here and didn't look.
I totally understand it, mate.
So,
I wish you the best of luck.
thank you. I haven't told the other guys yet. No, I don't know how to go about that, so eventually it'll come out, but in the meantime, Kilby's going to hand Jakai the blue frog bucket hat that he had made for Kilby instead of the green one. So he's gonna hand him the blue one. He's gonna go, here you go. So we always have matching ones. So I've got the green one. He like taps it on his head because he fucking wears that bucket hat everywhere.
I'll put the blue one up.
He's gonna laugh because it's like a blue lizard with a frog bucket hat. And then he's also gonna hand him the bag of holding. He's gonna kind of look at him. He's gonna like look at some of the other things that he has in the rest of his stuff. Be like, "Hey, Jakar,
Yeah, mate.
I think she could use that pearl in the eye." So
I mean, I probably wouldn't use it, and I don't think anybody else is really using spells as much as I am. So I'm sure she could. Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
Well, at the end of the 2 weeks, I won't be with y'all,
I understand it, mate.
but it's been real.
I wish you the best. Absolutely. Oh, I actually have something for you. I know it's not much, but I don't want you to forget about me because I need attention. So I have this necklace that I got. I don't know. Do you remember? Remember we went and there was this festival on this one island, and we sent out all the lizards with that, you know. And one of them came back with this necklace, and I've been wearing this necklace ever since. And I don't have much to give you because I'm kind of fucking broke. But I'll give you this silver necklace that I have. Would you like that?
Yeah, sure.
Fantastic.
I also forgot you gave me your money because you wanted me to hold it. So there's that. You're
Is
gonna-
that where all my money went?
Yeah, you told me to not let you spend it.
That wouldn't make sense.
So Kills is gonna hand Jakai the money that was fucking he's been holding for months and more because Kilby doesn't fucking care about money really. So give him some of even his share of the stuff.
Sure. How much money is Kilby keeping for himself?
It's only gonna keep 100.
All right.
And
Jakai-
Kills has a lot of fucking money. He's been holding it because he doesn't spend it ever.
Jakai, denote 861 gold pieces and 6 platinum.
Jesus.
Kilby had a lot of money.
Yeah, I gathered.
That is, I haven't accepted a single coin of any job we have ever done. I have not accepted a single fucking coin. I've given it all to Kilby.
Damn.
Kilby had every fucking cent of both of their shares. Kilby's
That's
gonna
rough.
laugh and be like, almost forgot that. Not very important to me.
I'm not entirely sure what I'll do with it, but it'll be for something great. Probably like a giant statue of Dink and Bran, like, I don't know, doing somersaults or something. Jumping jacks, maybe. Something cool.
He's gonna like put his hand on his shoulder. Maybe not that. I see why you had me have the money. You might want to give it to one of the other boys to hold
No,
it.
it'll go great. Fantastic.
Alright. And then Kilby is gonna, like another night, go find Ophelia, and he wants to give her the Pearl of Power and the Enfeeblement Eye.
Okay. any words said between the two, or are you
Oh,
not gonna? Are you not gonna do that? To
I want to hear
yourself?
them.
Let's
I want to
hear
hear
it.
Annalise roleplay between the two.
Let's hear it.
me roleplay with my fucking two personalities.
Let's hear how different the voices are.
They're not very different, but
I
want-
won't force you to do anything if you don't want to.
I'll do it. Fuck it. One of the other nights, Kills is gonna go knock on the door the same way that Bran did. He doesn't know that, but he's just gonna go knock on the door. But he has to give himself a little pep talk. He's like holding Greg. And he's gonna knock on the door and like, and Ophelia's gonna come in. And Kilby's gonna like walk in awkwardly holding fucking Greg because it's him. And Ophelia's gonna look at him. She's gonna take note of him and the plant. She's gonna be like, kind of a nice plant you got there. And he's gonna go, no, got it a while back, a couple islands ago. So it's based off of my deity. It's cute. His name is Greg. I don't know. It's a kind of been my thing. He's a moon orchid. So I don't know. Keep him alive. Fuck up. I just had something that I think you could use because I'm not gonna stay with you guys. She's like, Ophelia's gonna look at him. She's gonna be like, oh, and he's gonna hand her the Pearl of Power and the Eye of Enfeeblement, and she's gonna immediately look at them and kind of be in shock for a second, and like, where did you get these? And he's gonna explain to her all about the village where they got the Pearl of Power and how they fought the Eye of Enfeeblement. That was the only time that he like actually thought all of them were gonna die and he didn't know what to do, and just panicked throughout the entire time, even though he panics a lot. Yeah, that's pretty much the extent of that. It's awkward because they don't really have completely different voices.
Now you know how I feel, anyways.
I know.
Nonetheless, Ophelia takes the proverbial torch from Kilby with the transfer of the Pearl of Power, as well as the stalk of the Eye of the Deep.
Yep.
Is there anything else Kilby wanted to do?
I feel like Kilby would go talk to Bran about it and just tell him what's going on because Bran has talked to him before. And he just kind of wants to keep him in the know because Bran did express that he cared about Kilby. So yeah. And then Ophelia, on the other hand, I want her to go. I think Jakai would want to go maybe, but I want to go look for a magic crossbow. She
Alright.
doesn't have magic weaponry.
I'll go look for. I'm always down for an adventure.
Let's go, Lizard.
Are you talking about specifically a hand crossbow?
Yeah, like a light crossbow if that exists.
Yeah, it's a hand crossbow.
Yeah. Oh, I never. Oh, I did. Sorry. Checking something.
So, are you looking for just like a basic +1 magic one?
Yeah, just, something in case she needs to whip one out in a fight.
Sure. So a basic +1 crossbow would be about 1,000 gold.
Ah, fuck.
I can spot you, mate.
How much do you have?
Over 1,000.
You guys have been busy.
No, not really. I recently came into some money. I lost a very dear friend of mine, but he's on a better road now.
Talking with the cow.
Yeah.
He
Loved him quite a bit.
came in my room the other night.
Oh, really?
He gave me a couple things.
Oh, that's great, mate.
So,
Yeah, I like him a lot. It's hard to get some words out of him, but when you get him to talk, he's a great guy.
yeah, he talked about that plant.
Oh, Greg?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've talked to Greg. Yeah. Yeah, I can talk to plants. But I've talked to Greg, and he's not happy.
It's kind of upsetting.
Yeah, he kind of just screams in the corner a lot. It's very, very upsetting.
But the cow is very excited about it.
Yeah, you can't hear him like I can. It's really upsetting.
Jesus. Well, if you don't mind, if it's not a big deal to you, if it won't completely break the bank.
No, I really don't understand much about money. I'll spot you 1,000.
Jesus. So I guess Jakai is helping her buy this.
All right. So
Cool.
you find a So yeah, you find 1,000 gold, or you find a +1 hand crossbow for 1,000 gold.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So that's it. It's just +1 on both attack and damage rolls.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
That's Ophelia done. As the 2 weeks come to the end, Kilby.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I wanted to buy a weapon as well.
Sure.
I wanted to buy a couple of javelins. Just
easy enough.
regular javelins. How much is a javelin?
Hang on. A regular javelin
Yeah.
is 5 gold or 5 silver.
5 silver.
Mm-hmm.
So if I buy 4, that's 2 gold.
Yes.
Okay, I'll buy 4.
Okay, cool. It's 2 gold.
Nice.
All right. Finally, Bran, what would you like to do with your 2 weeks?
First off, we got some shit to sell. We
First
also
things
gonna
first.
go to the jeweler.
First things first, on the realist.
First things first on the realist.
All right. Third person in the jeweler. Hello. How can I help you?
Hi. I've got some stuff that I might be able to sell to you.
My, love it. May I show me what you've got?
So Bran is going to produce a pearl that he had recovered. He's also going to produce the assorted seashells that he has.
Seashells. I might not be able to take, but this pearl looks good.
Fair enough.
Small imperfection here or there, but otherwise beautiful.
Okay. Well, what would I potentially be able to get for this pearl?
I could give you 80 gold.
Okay. Well, that's first thing of the pearl. Well, that's definitely not a bad deal.
I could give you more if you're
think-
looking for store credit as well.
Tell me more.
Let's say 95 gold worth of store credit.
Interesting. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't necessarily need much from you guys at the moment.
Then 80
I'm not
gold.
personally
80 gold as it stands then.
Then that's perfect for me.
All right. Let me go get that. Here is 8 platinum pieces. I hope that is sufficient.
That's perfect.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Have a
you
lovely
blessed
day.
And then Bran is going to go after I remove these pearls from my inventory. He's gonna make his way over to the
plural.
The pearl.
Okay. Sorry, I was just making sure I didn't stiff you on that price.
No, you get it. It was a pearl. Oh shit! He doesn't want to do this. Hey, Jakai, I got a place I want to take you to. I think you'll like this place.
Oh yeah, let's go, mate.
Yeah. You like illegal substances?
Oh, of course, mate.
Oh, you best. You gotta love this place. All right, come on, let's go. We ain't got much time. Let's go.
Let's boogie.
You're heading to
So
Dragonfire.
Brandon's gonna go to. Yes, sir.
All right. You enter. You go to Dragonfire, the premier potion and alchemical substance emporium on Gelios Street. As you enter the violent smell of caustic and/or otherwise not good for you smells, or like chemical smells, hits your nose, and you have to like kind of recoil for a second. But beyond that, what are you doing?
So Bran is looking to buy more of the gear that he'd bought before. Also, I thought this was like a, from what we last described, it was a place where you could get more illegal type substances. But man,
If you ask, you might.
you know, I'm talking like illegal as in like drugs and shit.
If you ask, you might.
Okay, no, because I remember them mentioning it last time. So, yeah. All right.
As you enter, you see the small gnome figure kind of hunched over a cauldron in the back.
Hello, how's it going?
Oh, hi. Long time no see.
Do I
Gotta say,
know
you guys,
Do I know
No,
you?
not really, but I got some quality stuff from you guys, and I'm back for more.
Oh, I see. Return customer visit then.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Also, my bad. My vision's a bit blurry these days. You know the
So
whole
am
thing
I.
with people turning to
I'm
demons.
pretty much
Yeah.
blind.
Oh, perfect. That sucks, but you know, yeah, it
Does
happens, I
this
guess.
say ammonia?
And you look at it, it says chlorine on it.
Oh no.
No. It says chlorine.
That's what I thought. Okay, thank you.
Anytime.
Do
By
you have
chance.
like a younger, like, grandchild or great grandchild that can help you like do this work?
Absolutely
here?
not. I don't trust anybody else with my chemicals.
Oh, you trust yourself though.
100% yes.
All right. I mean, if you're on board, I'm on board. Fuck it, I'm with you.
I've only coughed up blood 3 times this week.
Only
All
3.
right,
Wow.
yeah. No,
What
sounds
day is
great.
it? Today's like what, Saturday, right? I think.
I think it's Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, I guess that.
It's
It's better than
Tuesday, isn't it?
4. I don't know anymore.
Well,
But
What are we doing, mate?
so what can I do for you fine folk?
so I'm looking for things that are a little more. I say not looked at by the law favorably.
You looking for drugs?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm a sir, but okay.
Oh, my bad. Yes, sir. I told you my vision's. Remember the whole like I don't know if you know this, the whole like people turning into demons thing.
Oh,
Yeah, my vision's been fucked up ever since
my
then. So
doctor says I have lower back pain, and so I need. I have a doctor's note for specific medication.
Oh. Fucking pussy. But yeah, I saw the demon things. Thought I was having a really bad trip, but
Oh
no.
my god.
Saw my neighbor got bit.
what a fucking scrub.
Not really. It was a big fucking dragonfly looking thing. It came down, just bit him in 2.
Oh, that
Oh, we
you guys
you
saw that one too, huh? Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
tell
that's
you
that's
what,
rough.
That shit did not look fun.
Oh, I definitely can imagine that one.
I just hid in here and did more dragon spice until I calmed down.
Hell yeah, you got any more by chance?
Mate.
You're not stripes, are you? You're not blue stripes, right?
Why the fuck?
You have to tell me if you have
No.
blue stripes, right?
No,
I'm
I
a
don't
lizard,
have blue
mate.
stripes.
No, I'm a lizard. It's all right.
He's got a big blue lizard here, but you know,
He
not
is
blue stripes.
blue.
And he is.
I'm wearing a blue frog bucket hat as well.
He's got 2 blue. I don't know if I trust it.
I came here last time.
Make it worth my
No
while.
one came down here, right?
Make it worth my while, yeah.
No, I plan to. Got a
I
lot
got 2
of.
bags of dragon spice if you're looking.
Oh, okay, interesting. How big are these bags?
Yeah,
Kind of just holds his hands.
yeah, big. Yeah.
He keeps moving them, so it's really hard to tell like what he means.
Okay, interesting.
About yeah, big. Yeah.
What are you into part with it for?
I mean, the going rate is about 10 gold for a bag.
Tell you what, do 1 bag.
All right, that'll be 11 gold.
Tax.
That'll be 13 gold.
13 gold.
That'll be 8 gold.
I'm gonna take
Sorry,
5 back.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm.
Oh yeah,
just
yeah.
a
Sorry,
guy.
sorry.
Yeah.
You wanted dragon spice, yeah. Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fucking blasted right now. 10 gold, yeah, 10 gold. All right, thank you. And here is your
Also-
bag.
And he has you
Thank you.
a small leather pouch, about the size of your palm.
It'll give you about two good doses.
Perfect. And Brand's gonna hand that one to Jakai, and he goes, I'll cover this one for you, mate. This is on me.
Oh, thanks, mate. I appreciate it.
And then Brand's gonna turn and go, you guys gave me, last time I was here, detect magic smelling salts. Do you guys have any more?
Yeah.
Give me a second. And he you literally watch him dive, dolphin dive into the back, and just start rummaging around. You hear things clattering to the floor. You hear glass breaking and just.
Fuck, I swear to God, shit, fuck, goddamn. Is this it? Oh yeah, that's it. I got some. What do you? How much you want?
Perfect. Just 2 more.
All right, that'll run you. How much did I make you pay last time?
5 gold, I think.
That don't sound right, but
I'll give you 10 for each if you like.
Detect magic smelling salts. That's I think it's about 20 gold each. Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
You want to? You know what? Now, here you go. Just there you go. 20 gold each. 40 gold. Bam, done.
40 gold.
With you.
I'm also gonna put in 40 gold. I'm also gonna put in 40 gold for Bran.
That's
Here you go, mate.
Wait a minute.
What?
That's more than enough. What are you doing?
To buy more, right?
I only got 2 doses. I don't.
Oh, there's only 2?
Tell you what, we'll split it.
No. I don't want them. I just wanted you to have more of them. But if there's only 2, then there's only 2. I might have zoned out there for a minute.
It's all good. It's all good.
Was the
So, yeah,
lizard always blue? Over
Actually-
my,
No, he was blue.
okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty much always blue.
Were you
Sometimes
always
I'm a
blue?
rabbit.
Me?
You watch a little bit of blood start to come out of his nose.
All right.
Is that no? I guess that makes 4.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
normal. Woo boy.
Well, at least the high is good.
You gotta love my 30s, right?
Ah, 30s at the time indeed. Not that I'm there, you know.
Can I get you
so that's
anything
the time.
else?
Yes, smoke grenades. What do you guys have in terms of that?
We're fresh out. Sorry.
Ah, that's rough.
Those are not too hard of an item, if you catch my meaning.
Understandable. Things that go big and bright, you know, like blinding type things. Do you guys have anything that does that?
Yeah.
Anything that follows a specific spell?
Not. It mimics pyrotechnics, but I'm looking for something that doesn't require you to, throw it into a fireball. And
I
throw it
got
into fire or something
fireworks.
similar.
I got fireworks. You want that?
Oh shit! Yeah, sure. I'll take some of those.
All right. We got the Big Daddy, which is the Star Fountain, which is just, and he like pulls out this big honking like thing. That'd be 500
Shit.
gold pieces.
What else do you have?
There's a Star Candle. There's Alchemical Fire. There's Bottled Lightning.
Tell me about the bottle lightning.
Well, it's 40 gold pieces. It'll do 1d8 damage.
I'll be honest with you, mate. It'll be pretty bitching to say that you have lightning in a bottle.
Oh, I agree. We'll take it.
Cool. I got 2 of them if you want.
I'll pay for the other one for you, mate.
Cool.
Yeah, sure. We'll do that.
Here you go. And you see it's like literally like a little jar about that big. And inside is just little electrical. It looks like an electrode inside.
You said it was 1d8 damage of what? Or 1d8 lightning damage, and that's it?
Yep. It's one-time use as well.
Neat. As cool as that is, we're still needing. In particular, as cool as fireworks are. I want to blind somebody with this. Blind something small you can throw into and blind people. That's what I'm looking for.
Like pocket sand?
Sure, but not pocket sand.
I mean, truthfully, I don't think I have anything like that.
Ah, that's okay. Do you have a scroll of pyrotechnics?
A scroll of pyrotechnics?
Or anything like that? Anything that's very, very similar to the spell itself?
I got fireworks.
Aside from... Okay. Well, you know what? Well, I think we should be good with that. Just lighting in a bottle for now.
Alright.
Actually, you know what? I lied. Alchemical Fire. How much are you going that for?
Sorry, what?
The Alchemical Fire you mentioned, how much were you charging for that?
20 gold pieces. That'll do a
Okay, how
D6
many
of
do you
fire
have?
damage. I have 3 of those if you want them.
20 gold pieces. How about... Yeah, I'll take one.
Cool. So that's the lightning in a bottle.
We got the lightning in a bottle, and we got a alchemical fire.
Alright. Alchemist's fire, specifically.
Alchemist, yes. And then lastly, anything for rejuvenation, i.e., bringing someone's,
You want health potions?
Perfect.
What type you want?
What do you have?
I got all of them. What do you want?
We'll say... What would you call above lesser? Not the lesser healing, not the lesser health potions, but, the step above that?
Well, we've got potions of healing, greater healing, superior healing, and supreme healing. That'll give you a kick.
I'd imagine, yeah. What would you be selling for the greater healing?
Greater healing is about 100 gold pieces each.
Tempting, but I'm not willing to get that just yet.
Alright, we got
How much is a normal potion of healing?
2 potions of healing, 50 gold each.
50 gold? I'll take one, just for emergencies.
Alright, here you go. It's a nice little red liquid.
Ooh, and it's what now?
It's a healing potion. It's just
I know, but I mean, like, in terms of healing, how much, like, would that
2d4
be
plus
getting?
2.
So I can note it.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. All right, fantastic. Tell you what, thank you very much. You've really helped me out here today.
You're so welcome. I'm just gonna think
Think
about all the things I can buy with all my new money.
Yeah, well, have fun with it. Best you can.
Maybe I can make a new still. Oh boy.
Ooh,
Oh, you should definitely just like bathe in the money, mate.
That's just stupid. What? I could bathe in water or drugs even.
Well, no, but like before you like spend the money, like you gotta like bathe in it, you know.
I don't know about that, but have a good day.
You don't like feeling gold against the scales, mate?
I don't have scales.
Oh yes, fair point.
Well, have a
So
good
yeah,
day.
afterwards, yeah, have a good one. And then after we leave, there are a couple more things I want to get rid of. I'm not sure where I would go to get rid of the Candle of the Deep that I've got in my pocket.
You can try to find like a general store.
Fuck it, sure, yeah.
Why are you getting rid of that, mate?
Honestly, I don't really know if we're gonna need it. Sure, it's a light source, but then I also have dark vision if I need it, you know?
You can sell it for a gold if you want.
A singular gold? Yeah, we'll keep it.
I'm just gonna throw that out there, like nobody else can see in the dark underwater except for like you, me, and I'm assuming Ophelia because she looks elfish.
That's fair. That's very fair. I'm already here. What do you have? What do you have in the way of masks?
What are you looking for?
Something to cover the face, you know, fairly inconspicuous.
Ryan, I'm asking you, Ryan. What are you looking for?
Oh, anything to cover, like literally just something akin to what Bran currently has. It's more like an extra,
Sure.
you know, or unless he wants to
you
plant
find
it
a
on somebody.
tchotchke shop that like is selling like the D&D version of like kabuki masks for I don't know, like 1-2 gold max.
Cool, we'll get a kabuki mask.
Sure. Say this one is like blue and green with different filigree kind of on it.
All right, cool, and then that will end Bran's reckless ass shopping spree. The last thing he wants to do, if he remembers correctly, there was a place, or at the Church of Inspired Hands, we went to go scry on somebody, correct?
There was, yes.
Cool. Bran would like to go back there and try to scry on.
Are you getting somebody?
What?
It's not a you can just scry on somebody. It's a focus.
Yeah. No, I'm going to go get somebody, probably Alpheus or something.
If I remember correctly, it was one of the High Artificers that like helped you use it, or used it initially. I believe it was Cronmich. So yeah, if you want to get attempt to get Cronmich and use the scrying, what are you looking for?
You could probably take a guess. But it's Bran's specifically. He's looking for his sister. You know.
Sure.
Yeah. Is that weird to go scrying on your own sibling? Yeah. Oh well. We're trying to make sure that they're not dead anyway. So.
All right. So, you use the scrying. He just says, "Yeah, I don't need the magical apparatus. I can just scry on her if you'd like. If you can."
Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Create some sort of help with it, so that I in case she's not interested in getting scryed on. Do you have anything that could help focus on her?
I have this Vivacod.
Oh, that should do perfectly. All right. So you watch as the High Artificer hones in on us using his scry. I see this young woman. It looks like there's a gentleman at her side, bald, light chin strap beard. Black clothing. Looks like he has a something of a mask at his hip. Looks like they're traveling with a. It looks like a caravan of sorts. Not particularly sure. It's the only thing I can really distinguish. Looks.
What's the good?
It looks rather like unambiguous. It looks like just a.
What's the terrain like?
Somewhat. I can't really see that much further out. It looks like they're on some sort of road.
Can you tell what direction they're going?
Not particularly.
Okay.
The scry style is very limited in its functionality. I can see her, as well as those directly around her, but beyond that, not particularly much.
Okay, gotcha.
Sorry, I couldn't be more help.
No, it's great. It just means that she's not dead to begin with, and that's fantastic. That's fantastic news to me. The dude that you mentioned, he's a dick, but at least, you know, they're traveling together. They're, you know, not dead or, you know, in some weird conflict against each other, so that's a good sign.
Well, glad to hear it.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day. Thank you again for your bravery in the face of evil last week.
Brand's gonna take a kind of a bow and then, you know, kind of turn around and walk out.
All right. With that, is Bran done with his downtime activities?
Yeah, he's done splurging.
All right. You. So, with that, the 2 weeks come to a close as everyone completes their downtime activities. Some choosing or electing to go off on other adventures. Some taking some well-needed R&R as they have been on the go for a long time in the city. And as we end tonight's session, we will say goodbye to Kilby as he goes off on his own adventure to try and find Kasserai. We will welcome Ophelia to the newest member of the
Ventures.
Sunborn.
The Sunborn.
Oh yeah, that too.
Well, that's it for tonight, guys. We will,
So excited.
We will pick up next session as the Dawnstar is leaving Felun towards its next destination.
Man, I cannot